Hello, everyone. This is Mayor Michael Evans with your recap for the Monday, March 20th regular City Council meeting. To kick off our 3 p.m. work session, we heard an update regarding our roadway impact fees, and then City Council discussed some of the items on the consent agenda. And we had the opportunity to ask city staff questions regarding those particular items. We did that in the earlier part of our meeting, and you'll start seeing more of that. Moving on to our 7 p.m. meeting, Council approved the March 9th hotel-motel occupancy tax funds policy and allocation subcommittee minutes. Well, there's a lot of words in it. As well as the March 13th revitalization of the historic downtown Mansfield meeting minutes. We had that taken care of, and then moving on to our staff comments, the 2022 annual comprehensive financial report. It was presented to council by the auditing firm of Forvis, and the full 2022 annual comprehensive financial report, it's available on our website. Now, we also received an update regarding the capital improvement plan, and staff will determine the best systematic approach to the upcoming projects, and they will be discussed in future work sessions. All right, moving right along. Then our Director of Communications and Outreach presented an update of the upcoming sales tax election. Again, that's very important. That's coming up in May. Now, the Mansfield City Council has called a special election for Saturday, May 6, 2023. Voters will consider two propositions regarding the allowable uses for the existing half-cent sales tax by the Mansfield Economic Development Corporation. This is not a tax increase, not. Okay? For more information, we ask you to please visit MansfieldSalesTax.com. Now, to finalize staff comments, we heard from our Mansfield Police Chief, Tracy Aaron, who gave us an update on the March 13th incident at Catherine Rose Memorial Park. And I want to extend my deepest gratitude to the men and women of the Mansfield Police Department who always go above and beyond to keep our community safe, and our firefighters and first responders as well. Now, some were asking, where was I? Well, it was spring break. So I was handling a personal matter, and I was out of town. I was out of the country on last week. But I want to also thank my councilman, my good friend, Mayor Pro Tem Todd Tenora, and the rest of the members of council and the city staff, our city manager. Thank you for the outstanding job that you continue to do and your commitment to transparency and communication with our residents. And I'm reassured that we will continue to provide safe parks for all of our residents. Now, with that in mind, here is my statement regarding the matter. One is, I appreciate our police, our citizens, and those who called in to the dispatchers regarding that particular matter. You think about it. You have 1,000 to 2,000 people coming to one location. They came from different cities. They were different. They were a mixture, a diversity of people. Red, yellow, black, and white. You had young people from the ages, listen to this, folks, as young as 10 years old that were out there at that park. Now, listen, that's a problem. That's not just a societal problem. That's not a cultural problem. I think that when you have young people like that, that's also a parental problem. We need everybody in the community to work together in order to keep our community safe. And let me tell you something about Mansfield 2023. We come from everywhere. But you know what we all have in common? We all want a safe city. We all want to make sure that we have a great place for our kids to go to school. We want to make sure that this is a great place to live, to learn, and to play. We play together. We live together. We exist together. This is a different time now. So let me help you understand something. Mansfield is a place where we come together in order to form a more perfect union. That's who we are in the city of Mansfield. So for those who were concerned about all of the negative comments that you heard on social media, let me tell you something. Don't you worry about it. Because as a resident of the great city of Mansfield, I need you to know that the majority of the folks who live in this town, we want unity, we want safe cities, we want a good place to have a good time and to raise our kids. That's what's our commonality. So, all right, just wanted to make that statement from the heart. Now let me get back to the recap. Council then approved all 13 items on the consent agenda, including the approval of an agreement with Quorum Architecture for design services for an animal control facility and expansion of the service center in an amount not to exceed $1 million. Next, City Council approved the first public hearing of a zoning change from a single-family residential district and planned development district to a planned development district for single-family and multifamily residential uses on approximately 9.77 acres located at 1725 East Broad Street at 257 Carlin Road. Please note that the current approved PD for this space allows for 330 units. Now, should this project move forward, it would require enhanced architectural features as well as a traffic calming study. And here's the bottom line. It'll also bring to the shops at Broad life. New life, okay, and a parking garage, and we need all of that. Now, we moved on to another public hearing and first reading on a zoning change from single-family residential district to planned development district for C2, which is a community business district based commercial uses on 2.9 acres of land located southeast of the intersection of Grand Meadows Boulevard and North Holland Road on property at 700 North Holland Road. Council tabled this item indefinitely. Now, moving on to new business, Council approved the recall of a member of the Tarrant County Appraisal District Board, the Board of Directors. We then proceeded to discuss a request for support for a Tarrant County State Hospital study. Tarrant County State Hospital study, and we approved this measure. Now, to finalize the City Council discussion and possible action regarding an appointment to the Planning and Zoning Commission, we did do that. Mr. Michael Bennett, we welcome him to P&Z. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much. This is our recap for the March 20th meeting. Thank you very much. If you would like to see the entire City Council meeting, just go to mansfieldtexas.gov and you'll see the entire meeting. Thank you for allowing me to serve as your mayor. And keep in mind, we're Mansfield strong and we're one. Y'all have a great rest of the week.